This one slightly shocked by, overheard conversations, etc. But I thought you gave us a sample of something that
would you be prepared for a series to follow you for a whole year?
Oh, I don't know. There's money involved in that.
Well, there might have to be. You, if I may say, you seem to age a bit between the auditions and the first day of term.
Well, I don't think I have to tell you, Humphrey, that that is the nature of documentaries. They're not just shot in the middle of the morning and go through to the evening. This was shot over a number of weeks and months and terms, for goodness sake. Oh, what a surprising question.
We're happy to see you looking your age now. Have we any questions? Yes, there's a question from the front here.
Where is Felix now? Where is he?
Where is Felix?
Yeah, where is he?
Yes. But I think I explained, I think he's at the National Theatre doing his cleaning duties, but I can't be any more clear than that. He hasn't answered.
There was an allusion in the film to some kind of accident way back in the history of the Academy. Is that something for which you feel a sense of responsibility?
That's still sub judice.
I see.
I don't think we should talk
with
about
lawyers.
I think the wheelchair says it all.
Yes. But would that have anything to do with the fact
Maybe he's gone to the Paralympics.
Yes, that's probably what it is. Another question. Yes, there's a question there.
Hello. I just wanted to ask Jerry, what was it that drew you into teaching acting rather than doing acting yourself? What was it that inspired you to teach?
Very good question.
Yes, a good question. Yes, we're all wondering, yes.
I did do a bit of acting, and it just didn't quite work out the way I'd hoped. And Murray, very sweetly, did find me when I was in a fairly rough state, and I do owe him my great thanks for, in a sense, pulling me
When you
out of a very
stepped,
dark place.
when you stepped forward onto the stage as Marcellus in my brother's Hamlet, I couldn't keep my eyes off you. There was such a dignity about your performance. I felt was sadly lacking in the leading. So these family jokes you must excuse. I think it's of great benefit to us all, Jerry, that you gave acting a miss and got on with where you truly belong.
Well, thank you. And this is where I intend to stay, for as long as Murray is at the helm.
Woo!
Yes, well, those who can act and those who... Yeah. There's another question. Yes, there's a question here on the left.
How dire is your financial situation?
What is the financial situation at CACA?
I couldn't possibly go into it in any detail because I don't understand it entirely myself. It involves rents, obviously. It involves the possibility that the building may be torn down and rebuilding and health and safety and all that sort of thing.
May fall down.
Fall down, really.
Hopefully the scaffolding will stop that happening.
I see.
We've sacrificed the heating, but we really can't sacrifice the lighting because...
And you see, the more students you take in, giving you more income, the more teachers you have to pay to teach them. Do you see? It's a catch-22 situation.
Yes.
But I am hoping there's somebody here tonight who knows somebody who cares about the future of the British theatre and will want to help CACA secure its future. I can't put it clearer than that.
Well, it's a very heartfelt plea, but aren't there enough other drama schools?
They don't do what we do. and we are hoping that the musical might just, one doesn't want to get ahead of oneself and whisper words like West End or Broadway, but it has been. Listen, it has. Don't rule it out. It has been known to happen. They come from very strange places.
Matilda? Have you seen Matilda?
What's the one with the Christ in a nappy? What's that one?
Jesus Christ.
No.
Jesus Christ.
No. The one that they did.
Jerry Springer, the opera?
Jerry Springer.
Yes.
That came out of Battersea. That's just next door to Clapham.
Well, let's hope for, what's it called, seizure?
Seizure.
Let's hope for that. Yes.
Hail seizure. Yes.
We must fit in a few more questions. Are there any more out there? Yes, over there.
I heard rumours that thoughts about cutting the voice department ahead of the next term. True for that?
Absolutely.
Cutting the voice department. Well, that's the first I've heard of that. I can't imagine that we would be going down the mime route.
There is talk that the movement class might be adapted in different ways. That's with Felix, but since he's not here to
There is,
answer
of course,
that.
with the increasing use of microphones in the live theatre, as well as microphones, perhaps less need for voice projection as there used to be.
I really doubt that, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't think that's the right way.
It's just a thought fluttering across the
That's all technology that you see, Murray. And then how do we afford that?
As a faculty, do you have lots of policy discussions amongst yourselves?
Not enough, judging by some of those backhanded comments that
I think we gather together whenever is necessary. Put it like that.
I see, yes. We time for one or two more. Yes, in the middle there.
What kind of work have some of your students gone on to do since they graduated?
Varied. Everywhere you look, just coming through Leicester Square, I walked past the ticket touts on the corner for the West End. 3 students selling tickets. You know, it's the first face you see before you go to the theatre, isn't it? It needs, actors are everywhere. Increasingly used. How many did we have in the opening ceremony of the Olympics? Volunteers, a couple of suffragettes.
Scores.
Yeah.
And Brian Blessed sent his nephew along for an audition.
Didn't need the voice classes.
No, exactly. Very good.
A couple more questions. Well, we seem to be probably nearing our time. I'm not sure where our director, Mr. Hinton, is, but before we finish, I do think that we should acknowledge the role of Peter Hinton in bringing us together, bringing you together, bringing you to prominence, bringing you to fame, and let's hope even greater fame. How will your brother cope with you becoming famous?
Well, that remains to be seen. There was a time, I am his elder brother, and earlier, look, I can't go into it now, but I think it's, I think he'll cope. He'll cope. Thank God he copes.
in New Zealand. Always in New Zealand.
I think he's retired.
Yeah.
New Zealand. They seem to be making film after film after film. Same performance after same performance.
I think I'm looking for guidance here from Peter. Is he in the hall?
He left the building.
He left the building. Peter, are you there? I think you have to come and take a bow. Please. Come up. Peter, do we have to finish now?
No, we have a while. But,
I thought, wow.
But we have also collected a couple of quid, which will go straight behind the bar, so whatever's left.
But while you are here, can you tell us how you first came across the Academy?
I auditioned, but I didn't get in. So that was it, really.
I thought I would like to ask one question that's always puzzled me. Two people here who decided, for one reason or another, not to act. What's the point of acting?
Someone described actors as technicians of the spirit. What's funny about that? And I think that's very apropos. I think actors are technicians of the spirit. They're there to throw a mirror up to nature. No, something hold a mirror up to nature. Throw a mirror. And Richard II does that, isn't he? Yes, that's my answer anyway.
Stage.
Yes.
And all the men and women merely players. I don't think one need to say any more than
that. Would you say that through, I won't pursue this point too far, but by pretending to be people, which is what you grown-ups are trying to do, pretending to be people, you are in fact presenting reality in some kind of way?
You are presenting the reality of yourself through the mask of the character. Do you understand that?
That seems
well, I think our students would understand.
Yes. Has anybody anything to contribute on this subject? Yes, down here.
How's that better than just looking at people who are not acting but just being themselves?
Oh, reality TV.
Like on reality, yes. Like,
is that what you mean? Reality
yes,
television?
exactly. Yeah.
Oh God. I despair.
But that's more contrived than any play that was ever written. That's what makes it so annoying.
So true.
All that music.
Julie Goodyear is looking terribly good for her age.
What's she doing?
Well, she's on this Big Brother.
Is there something
talking
psychological
about
in the
that?
fact that you watch Big Brother? Is there some connection we should pick up there?
Well, I'm a huge fan of Julian Clary.
Is he on it?
At the moment he's on it, he's doing publicity for his upcoming tour. And I keep in touch, yes.
Oh, he's probably a friend of your brother's, isn't he?
Yes, I see what you're getting at. Who knows, it's not for me to comment on that. I think...
Is it time for the bar?
We'll wind it up.
Yes. I think this has
If anyone's
been...
going to give us money, they will have decided by now, don't you?
Yeah. I think without question, all of us here would feel the same, that CACA is something that should go on.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And like everything, it's going to need support. It's going to need enthusiasm, a sense of belonging, a sense of support. And these days, through social media, you can all do that. And this is perhaps only the beginning of a long life for a new CACA. And I think we're very lucky to have the present faculty, or some of it, here on stage with us tonight. So I'd like to hear it from Natasha, Jerry, and Mark.
It's only 8 o'clock.
Time to get out.